Dear 20 something, it's okay to not be okay. Hey hun, my name is Jasmine Sky, and today we are relaunching my channel with some great content, and I'm super excited about it, so we're gonna jump right into the video. So yesterday, I watched Micheal Todd's series entitled Ducks in a Row, and basically the message was about how, as believers, in order for us to see a significant change in our lives, we have to be practicing good stewardship and generosity with our gifts. Now, my biggest hurdle with kind of digesting that message was that I didn't know how to practice active stewardship without necessarily completely understanding my gifts or having my ducks in a row. And I sat there, took some time, really thought about that thing, and I came to like this revelation. And I feel like a lot of people in their 20 somethings or people around my age, don't necessarily have to be in your 20 somethings, um, they need this big PSA. And I'm about to drop the nugget right here, right now, if you're listening. It's okay if you don't have it all together, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have time to waste either. So, one question that really stood out to me during this message that was asked was, what are you doing with your time and your gifts? And as I thought about that question, I asked myself another question like, do I know what my gifts are? Do I realize what my gifts are? And at the time when the message was going and I was listening and I was trying to like think of gifts in my head, like it was not coming to me. So I took an opportunity to write them down, put it on paper, make it plain, make it seen. And I noticed as I was writing all of my gifts down, there was always some sort of negative image or negative thought that came along with my gifts. For example, I'd say things like, oh yeah, like I'm a great communicator, but I struggle to communicate my ideas in like a structured environment. Or I'm a very creative person and I have so many ideas about how to make things visually, aesthetically pleasing, or whatever you want to call it. But I didn't really go to school for like graphic design, so if I try to like pursue anything in it, like it wouldn't really like work out. So I'm noticing that I'm constantly shortchanging myself. And I feel like a lot of people my age who are stuck in their ruts, they don't really have stuff together, they're trying to figure it out, are overcome by this same type of mindset. And we need to get out of that. So as I'm writing these things down and as I'm noticing like this negative energy that I'm just like overcome with, I'm realizing that I am actually being extremely selfish with my gifts and I'm not being a good steward over them at all. And before I go any further, I really want to talk about what stewardship is. I know I've referenced being a good steward a lot, and all it means is, by dictionary definition, the job of supervising or taking care of something. We are constantly applying pressure to ourselves to elevate, to get to that next phase in our life. And honestly, we don't even know what that next phase looks like. We don't even know what elevation looks like, but there's this constant pressure. What Micheal Todd's sermon, Ducks in a Row, reminds us of is that our gifts are not for us. In order for us to get to that next phase of elevation, that next step in our life, we must be diligent and good stewards of our gifts and not waste time in doing so. The longer we take to develop our gifts, to make them public, to be responsible over the time that we have, the longer it's going to take for us to elevate to that next phase. The longer it's going to take for us to figure stuff out. The longer it's going to take for us to get our ducks in a row. And I know that there are some people out here that lack direction, that are praying for clarity, praying for God to elevate them to that next portion in their life, praying to get out of whatever rut that they are stuck in. But, and I'm saying this because those people that I'm referring to, people are me. I am people. But today, I just want to be an encouragement to people like me and say that if you are utilizing your gifts with a caring and generous heart, the Lord will reveal your purpose. I say all of that to say, don't let the stress of wanting to elevate or find your purpose consume you. You don't want to let it crush your spirits or your faith. As long as you are diligently developing your gifts, you'll find your purpose. Well, that's all that I had to, release into the world today. Um, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Go ahead, turn on that bell notification so you are notified of all the good content that'll be coming your way, honey. If you wanted to view the series that was referenced in this video today by Micheal Todd, I will be leaving that in the description box below. Again, thank you for tuning into my channel, honey, and I will see you in my next video.